Hi everyone, I'm ShingHang. I'm here to talk about how to balance chemical equation using CHE-10 method. CHE-10 method is one of the ways to balance our chemical equation. The reasons why we want to balance chemical equation is that we want to show matter is neither created or destroyed. It's called law of conservation of mass. On the right side is the example of CHE-10 method to balance out the chemical equation. Based on my research, the idea of a law of conservation of mass was first being proposed by ancient Greeks. In 1789, Anthony Lavoisier revealed the law as a fundamental principle of physics. The law was also amended by Einstein in the law of conservation of mass energy that conclude the fact that mass and energy can be converted one to another. It's important to balance the chemical equation because the mass of reactants need to be equal to the mass of product, otherwise it will be a false equation. The laws of conservation of mass have to represent the chemical reaction as a balanced equation. That means the amount of moles on each element included in the equation of both sides are the same in the both sides. There's a few steps for us to balance our chemical equation using CHE-10 method. First, we need to set up a skeleton equation. A skeleton equation is an unbalanced chemical equation in which all reactants and product species are entered using their accurate molecular formulas. Step 2, we need to get ready to balance out the chemical equation. Write all the elements within the trunk and number of elements on each side of the trunk. Get ready to balance out the equation. We can see on the left, the product and the reactants have 3 carbon, 8 hydrogen, and 2 oxygen. So we write it on the left side. The product have 1 carbon, 2 hydrogen, and 3 oxygen. So we write it on the right side, just like that. I'll show on the left on the photo. Step 3, we just start to balance out the chemical equation by changing the coefficient in the lowest possible ratio of both sides to balance each element between reactants and products. We can see on the left picture it's the balance that out like finished balance equation. In the next slide, I will do some example. Here's the example. For the phosphor on the reactants, we have 4 originally. And for the product, we have 1. And for the reactants oxygen, we have like total of 11 right now. Yep, 11 right now. And we have, in the product, we have 4. Hydrogen, in reactants, we have 2. And product, we have 3. In order to balance out, we need to have at first, we need to have like 4 phosphor for the product, so we need to multiply by 4. Yep, we need to multiply 4 in here, so it will get 4, and the hydrogen will be 12. Then the oxygen will be 16. Right now, we need to balance out the reactants of the oxygen and hydrogen. We need to have like 16. So for 16, we need to multiply by 6. So we will get 5 more oxygen for the reactants. So multiply by 6, it will be 16. And you will also get the hydrogen to be 12. So that's the balanced out equation using CHE-10 method. Here is the end of the videos. Here's the reference. Thank you.